Signs that a guy likes you but is scared and unsure what to do about it. Have you ever been puzzled why he seems so aloof? You quickly suspect that he isn't that interested in you. However, believe me when I say that this does not have to be the case. Guys aren't the same as women. The majority of them aren't used to expressing their emotions and are actually afraid of the new emotions that are building up inside of them. I'm a masculine man. Love can't conquer me, the guys would say. Then, all of a sudden, they fall head over heels in love with you. And keep in mind that he isn't being distant. He is simply dealing with new emotions that he isn't sure how to cope with, and being attracted to you puzzles him. As a result, take close attention to what I'm about to say. These are clear signals he likes you, and there's definitely a connection between you, but he's terrified to just follow his heart and give in. Consider whether any of these factors apply to your case. Understanding what they mean will assist you in deciding what to do next. 1. If you're friends, you'll notice that his conduct has changed. Is he one of your close friends? When you develop romantic feelings for someone you believed was safe in the friend zone, it's always uncomfortable. And you have to be a very good actor, not to let your emotions show. Did you have a warm friendship with pleasant hugging and other mutual physical touches in the past? Have they stopped? Or have they grown less frequent or warmer? If he becomes more formal and distant all of a sudden, it could be an indication that he's afraid of revealing his true emotions and is attempting to act normally. Of course, if you're used to him behaving one way and he now behaves strangely, it's not natural. 2. He makes jokes about wanting to date you. He make a joke about you two dating and then laugh. Even if you think he's just joking around, he could be up to something. As he laughs, he might say, "Imagine you and me dating." He could be trying to evoke a reaction or response from you. This is his conscious attempt to measure your reaction to the prospect of dating. On a platonic level, such behavior is possible. If it happens frequently, however, he may be hiding his affections for you. 3. He is jealous, but he refuses to accept it. Jealousy is frequently the most visible indicator of a person's feelings. If he seems possessive of you when you're with someone else, it's possible that he just doesn't think they're a good match for you. But if you're simply friends, that's doubtful. If he's envious of the other guy, it'll show in his body language or attitude. He might clench his fists or be irritating toward the other guy. It's an oblique hint that he wants you to be in his company. If he doesn't regard the other guy as a threat, he's unlikely to have unpleasant thoughts. 4. For no apparent reason, he is avoiding you. People deal with fear in a variety of ways. Some people will face it, while others will try to avoid it. As a protection strategy against rejection, he may try to avoid you. He will text or call you to make contact, but he may not meet you in person to avoid discomfort or to conceal and hide his genuine sentiments. 5. When you're together, it's amazing. When you're not together, however, hardly much happens. You don't text each other, and he isn't putting out much effort. But here's the thing. You've had the greatest time together. Is he fond of you? Absolutely. Is he looking for a partner? No, that is the problem. What he feels and what he believes he wants are on opposite sides of the world. 6. He blows hot and cold. There's a lot of emotional uncertainty when you like someone. It's a lot to go through. You're nervous, then thrilled, then terrified, then envious. He may be very kind and attentive one minute, and then absolutely cold the next. This is frequently due to internal conflicts with their emotions. He likes you but isn't sure what to do about it. 7. His friends appear to be aware that something is happening. While he may be able to keep his genuine feelings hidden from you, he may reveal them to his buddies. If he remains tight-lipped about his love for you, but his pals behave differently around you, it's a good sign he has affections for you, but is reluctant to express them. Teasing, asking how you feel about him, or even implying that he likes you are all examples of his friend's regular conduct. 8. He's constantly in your vicinity. Anyone, and I mean nobody, spends time with people who aren't interested in them. Friendships and closeness are separate, and I'm referring to relationships. He's into you if he hangs out with you all the time, calls you, and visits you. It's not a difficult task. However, he may be too afraid to tell you. 9. He avoids discussing relationships. It's completely natural to talk about your relationships with your friends now and then. If he is hesitant or simply refuses to address this with you, it could be an indication that he has feelings for you. He may offer relationship advice and listen to all of your sentiments about an ex-boyfriend or a date, but he never speaks about his own relationships. Asking him if he's been interested in anyone recently is a great method to see how he responds. He could be hesitant, anxious, or completely denier. It implies that he is emotionally open but lacks the guts to express himself. 10. It all starts with the eyes. You can tell when someone is just staring at you and when they are staring at you. It's something you can feel and see in the eyes. If he stares at you like you're a newly discovered diamond, it's safe to assume he's interested in you. 11. His friends aren't interested in you. It's due to the fact that they've been warned. You're his girl, and everyone knows it. Maybe he didn't tell them, but they're not stupid, and they can see what's going on. So, if you talk to his friends and they just keep it casual, it's because they've been encouraged to keep it that way. 12. More than his other friends, he values your advice. We all seek advice from friends and relatives on a variety of topics. However, if you notice that he seeks your counsel on major subjects such as career choices, health difficulties, or family challenges, you can be sure that he values your input. Find out whether he shares these things with his other friends or your similar friendship group. If he has only spoken to you about it, it indicates you are at the very least his closest friend and confidant. But you'll notice at that point that he has affections for you, but is reluctant to express them. 13. He's keeping the relationship where it's at. He's not saying he wants to engage in anything serious, but he's also no denying that he wants something. That's the thing. He likes it right now. He likes you but doesn't feel obligated to commit, which is ideal for him. He's afraid of committing, so he may be your lover without the label. 14. He doesn't bring up other women in conversation. There aren't any other women because there aren't any. Now his concern not committing to you could simply be a fear of messing things up or of missing out on other options. So if he isn't mentioning other ladies, it's typically because there aren't any at the moment. 15. He pays attention to you. He may pay attention to you and carry out his responsibilities in the relationship. He may, however, be holding back and not entirely invested in your relationship as your boyfriend. He makes you feel safe, but he is constantly pulling back. You may have complete eye contact during your chats, but he is not totally offering himself to you. When he spends time with you, it's possible that he's terrified and just pretends to be someone else. The desire is there, but the willingness to commit isn't. These minor details can reveal where his mind is at. It can be really frustrating if you're getting all the correct signals from a person you like, but nothing is actually happening or going further. Imagine being able to read his thoughts and knowing exactly what you need to do to win him over at any given time. Also, if you're ready to make him see only you and become yours for good, I strongly advise you to look at the first link under recommended solutions in this video's description. It's a professional and strong psychology guide that will help you win him over, even if he wasn't specifically interested in you. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.